lineup. Starting on the pole should be the number 15 car to Yorba Linda, Chad Mahoney, sponsored by 2020 Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Next in, brand new car to Perris Auto Speedway. First time out on a Hemet, good-looking Camaro, the 70 of Trevor Burnett. Row number 2 on the inside, the number 57 car out of Perris. He is sponsored by Twisted and Crank, along with Amsoil and Right Gearbox. That is Aaron Pack. Next here, in the straight-up number 7 out of Rancho Palos Verdes, comes in third in points. That's George Leventis, sponsored by Transwest and Chris's Hauling. Row number 3 on the inside, it's the 2B car. Actually, the 28 car. That's Dan Burakoski out of Ramona, sponsored by Norris Racing. With him in that row, the number 99 car, also sponsored by Norris Racing. That's Perry Humphreys out of San Diego. And in the back row on the inside, the number 77, that's a past champion here at the Pass, driving a George Bolden car. 77 is Stephon Davies out of Murrieta. And rounding out the field, it's car number 1, and I do not see him out there, Doug Kelly out of Reno Valley, sponsored by Luke's Transmissions and DK Cool as Ice. Green flag. And it's Aaron Pack, the first to turn number 1. Second spot, that's the new guy. That's Burnett. Now Burnett trying to go around the outside of Pack. He's got the straight-up 7. George Leventis right behind him. Car out front doing the James Bond smoke screen routine. And Burnett, the brand new car, goes to the lead. Look out! Look out! Look out! Good job, man. They all missed him. And he just roosts all over Tom Gillum. Now Burnett goes wide on the back straightaway, opens up the bottom of the racetrack. George Leventis takes over the lead. Third spot now, that's the past champion, Stephon Davies. I'm not sure what happened in hot laps, but the 7T car looked like a brand new guy in hot laps, not going very fast. He's going pretty good in the heat race. Right now he gets passed by the 77, Stephon Davies. Stephon, a Kiwi by birth. There'll be 4 laps down, 2 to go this time by. Your leader is George Leventis. Second spot is Davies. Third spot, the new guy, Burnett. Fourth spot, it's a 28 Burakoski. Fifth spot, Humphreys. And sixth, the pole sitter Pack. White flag going to come out the next time by from our starter, Steve Russell. First and second, about a half track in front of the third place car. I lied to you, it's an 8-lap heat race. So still 2 to go. Last lap flag about to fly. Checker's going to come down this time by. The win's going to go to the guy who is currently 5th in points. Second heat race win of the year for George Leventis. Second spot, Stephon Davies. Third spot's going to be Burnett. Fourth, Burakoski. Fifth spot, Pack. And sixth, guy who won the race is still trying to pass the lappers. Sixth spot will go to Humphreys.
Nice job, George. Nice job. How's the track?
Hopefully it gets drier.
Is that a good, you set up for a dry track instead of a wet one tonight, or what do you think it's going to take later on tonight?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Said you think it's going to, you'd like it to be a little drier?
Yes, sir. It's what I got it set up for.
It looked like it did all right when it was out there.
Oh?
It's no big deal, Scott. He had it wired. Nice job.
Thank you.
Number 2, and starting on the pole is the father of the guy who won heat race number 1. It is the number 65 of Chris Leventis out of Rancho Palos Verdes. Chris, sponsored by Chris's Hauling. Next to him, the number 16, Morgan Rowland out of Riverside. So B&B Powder Coating, DGA Fire Safety, and Sean Estes. In row number 2 on the inside, the number 39 car, that's Jason Andrews out of Hemet, sponsored by Luke Transmission and DK Cool as Ice. With him in that row, the 98 out of Merino Valley, sponsored by Luke's Transmissions and DK Cool as Ice. Past champion, the Elkman, Brandon Kelly. Row number 3 on the inside comes in third in points out of Lake Matthews, sponsored by California Plumbing. That's Cameron Pierce. With Cameron in that row, James Altman Jr., the number 58 out of Lake Elsinore, sponsored by Luke's Transmissions, Lee's Auto Body, Rubidoux Tire, and Photos by Vane. He comes in tied for the point lead with the number 3D, Evan Sennett out of Riverside, sponsored by Inland Fleet Solutions, Yeti, and West Coast Firearms. Once again, the 3 and the 58 starting near the back, they're tied for the lead in the point standings. But the guy who's won the last 2 point titles, he's out front. Guy who started racing back in Ascot, that's Chris Leventis. Guy at the back, that's Doug Kelly, was supposed to be in the first heat race. Second spot right now, that's the number 16 car. That's Morgan Rowland. The Elkman right behind him, then it's Altman and Andrews. Challenge for second. Kelly took a look at the inside of Rowland. Rowland fights him off. 58 car and the 3D car were tied in points for the lead after the first race of the season. Somehow they managed to be tied after the second race. And if Altman doesn't pass at least one more car, they're going to be tied still going into the main event tonight. Oh, the Serbian Chicken King goes up in smoke on the front straightaway. That's Sennett. One of the really nice dudes out here. That's hard to say. He's from Michigan. I'm a native of, he's from Ohio. I'm a native of Michigan. Can't praise them dudes. And a lot of fluid on the racetrack. That may be the end of that engine.
We're yellow, we're yellow, we're yellow.
And we go yellow.
Just, Chris, check for engine parts on the front straightaway. There's a bunch of oil.
4 laps down, 4 to go. Your leader, Chris Leventis. Rowland running second. The Elkman in third. 4th spot, Altman. 5th, Pierce. 6th spot, Andrews. Rowland gets a good run through 1 and 2. Drives a drive around the outside of the long-time veteran. Side by side into turn number 3. Leventis fights him off. It's a good race. Andrews almost went from 6th up to 4th, and then he slides back. Here comes the Elkman, going to the inside of Rowland. That's a 98 car. His wife was changing dirty diapers in the grandstand the time he won the track championship. Can't forget stuff like that. And the Elkman, that's Brandon Kelly. He takes second away. Bumper check down the back straightaway. Kelly trying to go around the outside of Leventis. Can he get it done? Here he comes in the 98 car in memory of Jerry Dodd. New leaders, Brandon Kelly. Guys have figured out top of the racetrack's the way around this thing right now. Rowland slides past Chris Leventis. He's up to second. Now Leventis goes back by him on the inside. Checkered flag going to come down. Victory heat race number 2. It goes to Brandon Kelly. Look out of turn 4. Second spot was Pierce. Third was Altman. Rowland, who ran second much of the race, got slammed up into the wall. And no time on that one due to the yellow flag.
Having this conversation before the races started, you said you had something for him tonight. Apparently you do.
Came to play. Got to do Jerry Dodd right. Make sure this thing's in the winner's circle.
And it's the whole, I knew it would be, I'd get a Kelly up here sooner than later.
Oh yeah, I was trying. Took a little bit of work. That was hard to get by him, but we made it work.
Nice job. Do you think you're going to make any changes before the main or not? Just leave it alone?
Oh yeah, I got something to adjust, and we'll come back out and let her have it.
Thanks a lot, man. I knew you'd be up here. It's one of those Kelly boys. Back to you, Scotty.
Thank you, Tom Gillum. Congratulations to Brandon Kelly.